Hi there. We know that you were credited with this idea of putting Marcus at fullback, and he's spoken a bit about it yesterday, but are you able to tell us a bit more about the idea and how it's evolved to this point where he's going to start at 15 for the first time?
Yeah, good morning. First of all, Marcus has been training at fullback for some time with us now, so we've had a real good look at him. He's come on the last two games, only for a short period against Argentina, but at fullback as well. So we feel he's ready. He's got an unbelievable skill set. He's a world-class player, and we feel to have someone like that in our team as a second ball player will be a great addition for us and give us some more variety. We've obviously got Freddie Stewart there, who's been great for us the first two games. But as we move through the tournament, we want to have some variety, and Marcus certainly brings that.
If she can have the mic again, please. Sorry.
Just a follow-up for Danny, who I know obviously you've played alongside Marcus a great deal at club level as well, but what do you make of this kind of change of position for him, and how much are you looking forward to playing alongside him at 15 tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sick of answering questions about Marcus. No, he's... the kid could play anywhere. I whisper it quietly, could probably play 9 as well, but I don't want to get myself out of a position. I think at training, he's been brilliant, whether he's at 10 or 15. And as Kev said, as a second ball playing option, when Faz and George, or George and Marcus, and when they link, it looks pretty special. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him go. Can't wait to see him light up the world stage, which I've known that he's going to be able to do for a few years now. So I know he's really excited to get out there.
Thank you. Over here.
Kevin, another one on Marcus Smith. Not many players can play fly half and full back. What does that say about his skill set, that he's able to do both?
Yeah, I think probably what I failed to mention in my previous answer was what a great running game he's got as well. So probably lends himself to being in a bit more space and a bit more time, which he can often find himself in as a fullback. But as Danny's touched upon, as an unbelievable talent. I think he'll play a number of positions across the back line and do it to an unbelievable level. So yeah, we look forward to watching the combinations tomorrow. I think certainly be interested in his link up with Owen. We've seen that previously, but in a 10-12 combo. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing that, and then possibly at some stage the addition of George and having all three of them on the field as well. So yeah, Marcus has been a world-class player for some time now. We understand the quality we've got in that 10 position, and how do we get the best out of the three of them and get them on the field together. So we've been working through that and training it pretty hard, so we look forward to seeing it tomorrow.
Owen was talking yesterday, but when he was watching the first two games of the World Cup, he goes on a bit of an emotional roller coaster in the stands. What have you seen from him in terms of his eagerness to kind of make his impact on the World Cup now?
Oh, just a wonderful leader. I think speaks volumes of him that he's had a massive influence on the group without being out on the field. He's worked incredibly hard at his game. He's done a lot of fitness, done a lot of kicking, and he's been heavily involved in the team sessions, and the vast majority of the time has been running the opposition team for us. He's done a wonderful job of that, and we're delighted he's back and available. And I mentioned before about the competition for places. We've got 3 incredible 10s. We've got some guys across the squad who are competing hard internally, which are really healthy competition for us. And yeah, to have him back available is great.
At the front here.
Yeah, hi Billy. Obviously you came back last week. How frustrating was it for you to, like Owen, to be training and not able to play in the opening game? And how important is it for you to try and get a full game under your belt, or as much as possible as a full game under your belt tomorrow?
There wasn't much frustration there. I probably had to do my time for the crime that I committed, so it was just about getting my head down and helping the team, like Kev's talked about. And I laughed when he talked about fitness, because that was the worst part of not playing, is having to do extra fitness. So once you get past that and you know that you're contributing in a different way to the team, then you make peace with it.
And about playing tomorrow, how important is it for you to get that match contact, match practice under your belt?
Yeah, it's huge. I think for me, the more I can play, the better I am as a player. I think that's a well-known fact for me personally and for previous coaches. So hopefully I can go out there and play really well. But until we get there, we don't know.
Thank you.
Billy, Ben Earl's obviously been going really well. You know him really well from Saracens. You know, how pleased are you for him that he's sort of managed to kind of, you know, transfer that to the test arena, and how good is it as well to have that kind of level of competition? Because it certainly seems like there's a real good feeling amongst a group of players. The move's been strong, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, Kev touched on competition with the 310s. I think there's 6 of us vying for 3 places, so competition is always going to help push the team forward. And you've touched on the team doing really well with Ben Earl at 8, and I was pumped, probably a little bit too pumped when we beat Argentina, as you probably all saw on the big screen. But I was happy for the team, and I'm happy as long as we're doing well. Obviously, like everyone else, I want to play, but if I can contribute in any way I can, I'm happy to do that.
And Danny, you know, we talked before about what it means to get these opportunities now in a World Cup, and now it's sort of here and really here. How are you finding that? And in terms of this challenge of Chile as well, you know, how important is it to, I suppose, not change anything in terms of the approach?
Yeah, we can't wait. Yeah, we can't wait. Personally, I can't wait. I know as a team, we're itching to get out there. As you said, someone like Owen, who's been dying to get out there on the field. We can't wait to have him out there as our leader. Good to have the big man back as well. You've got a group of lads that are wanting to go and add to what we've already done. 2 good wins so far, but we're not underestimating the opposition. We've seen in this World Cup already, the Tier 2 nations are giving it their all, and they're in games. So we know we're in for a really big game tomorrow. We know we've got to play well. We want to take our game to the next level and keep progressing and improving every week. Tomorrow in that incredible stadium is going to be an opportunity for us to do that. So yeah, we're excited to get out there.
Thank you. Any more questions? Yeah, one mic here and over there as well.
Hi, Danny. I think your last World Cup start was against Uruguay 8 years ago.
Yep.
So things come around, another South American nation. We've spoken to a few of the younger lads this week about getting that World Cup opportunity. But for someone like you, plenty of experience, but maybe an unexpected second shot at a World Cup. How pleased are you to have this opportunity, particularly a starting opportunity this weekend?
Yeah, I asked me a couple of years ago what I thought I'd have been here, and I thought I'd probably be sat where you are asking the lads some questions. But no, it's a dream come true again, genuinely, to be here with this team, with an opportunity to do what you dream of doing as a kid. Representing England means a lot to me. You miss it when you're not there, and to do it at a World Cup is the ultimate honour. So yeah, I'm delighted to be here in this team, and will do anything I can, as Billy said, to help the team this week. It's in the starting role at 9, which I can't wait to get out there and get some ball in my hand and have some fun. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm gonna go out there and enjoy myself. So looking forward to it.
Thank you. On the left here.
Hello, morning. A question from one of you three, but Kevin probably mainly. Antoine Dupont suffered quite a serious facial injury last night. What impact do you think that could have on the tournament as a whole?
First of all, I think on behalf of everyone connected with England Rugby, we'd like to pass on our best wishes to Antoine and hope for a speedy recovery. Disappointed for the competition at this moment in time, but we have no doubt he'll be back. World-class players like that get themselves right very, very quickly, and I'm sure he's doing everything he can. I know if it's a facial fracture, there'll be a period of time, but we've seen players before play with facial fractures, so I suspect he will be back on his feet and back available very, very soon. And like I said, we wish him all the best.
Thank you. At the back.
Yeah, my question was for Danny. It was about Antoine as well. As part of you think, gee, it might help us if he doesn't come back, if he's not available, or you just want to see the best players on the field and what a figure he is for this tournament?
Yeah, I echo what Kev said. We're sending him our best. The World Cup, you want to see the best players. Anton's the best player in the world, so we want to see him back there in a French shirt. I think one thing we know about him is he's tough, and I'm sure if he's able, he'll be back in a French shirt. Saw the way they played last night with him fizzing around. Yeah, he's pretty special. So for the tournament, you want to see the best players playing. So yeah, we wish him a speedy recovery.
Thank you. We've got time.
Just one for Billy and Kev, if that's all right. I mean, Billy, you obviously went through the coaching intervention programme. I know that's a little while ago, but it's the first time we've spoken to you since. I know, obviously, Kev, you ran that. How valuable was that? And I know, obviously, you don't just limit to that training in that way to that, but, you know, actually, so I suppose the very specifics of doing that and all the work you do, how valuable is that to kind of trying to minimise the likelihood of things that are very, very hard to manage in the pace of Test rugby?
Yeah, I mean, when I went through it, Kev is very well rehearsed in running those tackle schools. Probably not a good thing for me to say that, but for me, it did feel like a little bit like sucking eggs, but I guess it taught me a lot in terms of my technique. Like I said, he was very good at his job, so only took us one time to do, because when you do it, you have to film it. And so I learned a lot from, obviously, using my arms. And the biggest thing was lowering my height. I'm such a big guy. I'm so used to just using my body as a mechanism to stop someone rather than like technically get in the right position. And so it was good for me, and hopefully you won't be seeing any of that anymore.
Yeah, we as I've communicated to you guys before, we practice tackle skill most days in short blocks, and we're very smart in the risk and safety and how we apply it. The tackle school means a more specific nature to it. Billy was outstanding in the work he's done. We've just completed Tom Curry's as well. So, you know, as Billy said, we've done a number of them now. But these guys are humans, and when they're in a competition like this, as intense as this, unfortunately, players are going to make mistakes, and we've got to try and help them and keep educating and keep working with them. And you know, we're seeing this at elite level, but it's grassroots where we've got to really push and help people understand about tackling, and also understand as well that sometimes people get it wrong.
Thank you. Any more questions from the floor? Otherwise, we will end it there. That's a wrap. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.